back to the show. I'm ready to party like it's 1999. It's actually 2018, going into 2019. It's crazy, right? I kind of wanted to come on here and have a little bit of a discussion about kids like us, that grew up in the 90s and even other decades, 80s and things like that. It's crazy for us to really grasp the idea that when the millennium hit, the year 2000, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the year 2000. It's the millennium. Technically 2001 was the millennium, but anyways, uh we were definitely looking forward to what technology was going to happen and what advances in the medical field and just time in general. We had no idea what was ahead of us. I was going basically. I was just mesmerized by the whole thing. To be honest, I was not real concerned about the Y2K thing. A lot of people were freaking out about it. Turns out there wasn't anything to worry about. They're worried about the whole computer thing, the whole thing shutting down and the nuclear reactors blowing up due to the Y2K bug. Uh, I was definitely looking forward to starting high school, the following year, and basically my whole life was ahead of me. I was like, wow, here's going into a whole new decade, and what are we gonna see? And from Back to the Future, I was expecting flying cars and shoes that would lace themselves, and there was a lot of people, over the years, not just in the 90s and 80s, but we expected all these like futuristic things, that we saw in movies, cars with like bubble tops on them and crazy looking clothes. And I mean, granted, there was a lot of technological advances that changed. Of course, a year later, 9/11 would happen and would definitely change the direction of the entire world, not just the United States. The music during that time was kind of going through a transition. Obviously the boy bands were still very popular. Eminem, Smash Mouth, Britney Spears was still very popular. Um, the music in the rap category was changing quite a bit too. Movies were a lot of up and coming actors were becoming relevant. Fashion was changing. There was a lot of things that were changing around going into the new year of 2000 and beyond. Um, the height of AOL, America Online, Blockbuster was still around. Rest in peace, Blockbuster. The world of professional wrestling, it was at the height of the Attitude Era. A lot of people would say late 98, 99. 2000 was probably the height of it, The Triple H and Cactus Jack, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. They're the sports world had changed quite a bit since the last time the Bulls had won a championship after Jordan retired. I didn't really watch the NBA after that, to be honest. I didn't really watch a whole lot of any sports. I watched a little bit of hockey, a little bit of baseball, but not a whole lot of anything, to be honest. Looking back, I expected myself, now, age 33, I kind of wondered, would I be married? Would I have kids? What would I be doing for a living? I had no idea. The possibilities were endless. I was going to go to high school and go to college and, find a direction from there. And, if someone had told me that, this thing we call YouTube is more popular than TV and that people would want to come and watch people play video games and talk about their hobbies and things like that, I would have told you were nuts. The technological advances in video gaming is just amazing. We went from, having the original PlayStation, Nintendo 64, the PlayStation 2 came out, and it blew our minds. And then we had the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 4 now, the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation VR. The graphics have just, exploded. The detail in these type of things, the size of the hard drives, and the amount of power that it takes to power these games, and the work that goes into it. It kind of made me laugh the other day. I was getting my hair trimmed up, and the girl that was cutting my hair was probably, I don't know, maybe 19, 20 years old, something like that. And the radio came on. The radio was playing, and Sugar Ray came on. And it was, I'm trying to think of the name of the song. I Just Want to Fly. And I was like, oh man, I love this song. I love 90s music. And she goes, yeah, they play a lot of classic music in here. And I'm like, classic? Hell, that ain't classic to me. I said, that's my jam right there. I said, I grew up on stuff like that, Of course, I also grew up on a lot of other good bands, from the 70s and 80s too, for many different eras. It wasn't just pop bands and rap and R&B. There's a whole list of stuff that, I used to be, and still into. I still collect lots of action figures, vintage toys. One thing I was hoping I was able to find this year, and I wasn't able to find it. I went on eBay and I was trying to find, those novelty sunglasses with like the year on it, for every year of the new year, they'd have like glitter and stuff on them. I wanted to find a pair of 2000 ones to do kind of like a throwback New Year's video. I wasn't able to find any yet. Hopefully I'll be able to find some before 2020 to kind of do, a huge retrospective. But my channel has grown a lot over the year. Right now it's 624 subscribers. Very happy. Plenty of more videos coming in 2019. A lot more content. Leave a comment down below on some things that maybe you'd like to see. Things that I haven't done yet. Thank you for everybody for watching all my videos. Commenting, leaving a like. That helps a lot. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so that way you get notified of all my videos. YouTube's kind of funny like that. Like I said, there's a lot of projects. I thought about starting a Patreon. I don't know what you guys think about that. There's some stuff that I'd like to purchase for the channel. I'd like to kind of start doing the video game streaming, buy an Elgato or some type of capture device. I've already got a Blue Yeti microphone, and I've never really done streaming of gaming. Maybe there's some tips that some people can give me exactly how to do this. Like I said, thank you for everybody for watching. I hope that I've entertained you, and I know I've had a good time doing this. So, I hope everybody's had a good year. I hope everybody's enjoying their New Year's Eve. It is almost 7 o'clock. Yeah, I want to say almost 7 o'clock. Or is it almost 6? Hell, I don't know. But anyways, for those out there who, like reliving the past every now and then, come hang out. I'll do some more live streams of, just talking and, shooting the shit, things like that. But anyways, thanks once again, and have a happy new year. Party like it's 1999, even though it's 2019 almost. And Dr. Nick will see you later.